Welcome back, loyal subjects of Funk, to this episode of Guild Commanders. And in the last session we narrowly avoided getting defeated, and we're picking up the controls quite well, I would like to think anyhow. But we're going to have to send out a couple more of these in a second because the money is going down. We've got low morale, low strength, and low awareness. You must reverse this. Too many provinces have been destroyed. You must reverse this trend. It's a very difficult game, you know. If you look, if we just pause it for a minute and we have a look here, I mean, look at this. Some of them are destroyed completely. We've got a bandit horde within the king's home. We've got zombie hordes within Audacis. And we've got a Sawman army within the frontier. So we've got some really large problems here, and we need to get out of debt, otherwise we're going to ground to a halt. I mean, I can't believe how difficult this game actually is. Right, let's have a look, see if we can send anyone off. This is a bard. Where's our scout? We've got a rogue here. So we'll give him the lock-picking keys. And what did we give the scout? The scout's there, and he has a hunter's buckler. We'll leave the scout with the hunter's buckler. The rogue can have his keys. And health, energy, equipment. I mean, I wonder, do these have a high maintenance? But we'll get a end of week report, so
here goes.
Let's go. Let's deploy him for a start. Deploy him.
Let's go.
Fuck it. We're gonna go right into a shitload of debt here, and the rest are gonna have to tough it out. There we go. On minus 300. We've got 13 days to escape bankruptcy, which I'm hoping it will be doable. You find that they always return home at the most inconvenient times. We actually, perhaps we do need to get the target quality up a little bit higher. And if we click, oh, we'll get that back down. Let's get that up to 30. If we go on that again, yeah, good. Right, so that's going to make our income a bit lower, but it's going to mean that the health's going to rise a damn sight faster. We need to get out of debt and then send a few more back into the fray, like this one, the scout. Perhaps send some of them to more. Try reducing debt. Right, let's have a look. Quest earnings. Destroyed, zombie horde, destroyed. There's chaos in the shining sky. So maybe we should now start trying to send people to different places for increased earnings. The Knight's Haven is actually a lot better off than the King's Home, so we'll send some of these far superior troops to some of the more extreme spots like Audacis, which is going to cost us 200 and some gold, but I think it'll be absolutely worth it. We'll wait until we're out of debt and then we'll go straight back in just to reset the days, because if we muck this up, we're stuffed. In fact, let's go here and reduce this, because that's just ridiculously high. Reduce that to 18. Let's deploy that. Oh shit, we've got 8 days to get out of debt. We're actually really pushing it. We should have waited until we escaped and then try to plummet ourselves right back in. Knight's Haven is being savaged by bandits. That's very good news, because that means we can now send some of these to Knight's Haven instead. So we've got some really interesting times, because we've got 7 days to get out of this. That's an adventurer. Scholar. We don't want to be sending scholars to Knight's Haven. We don't want to be sending him anywhere. We'll send the adventurer to Knight's Haven right now.
Take a seat. I'll handle this all
Sod
by
it. We've
myself.
got to try and get out of this debt, this spiraling debt that we landed ourselves into. And if we put the target room on 0 for now, if I'm right, oh shit, we've only got 6 days to do this.
I shall do my best
Fuck
to make
it.
sure no one gets hurt. I will grow stronger to protect everyone.
I mean, the money's coming in now, but we've only got 6 days to actually get out of debt, which seems to me to be pretty much impossible. And if people start coming back now, we've got 5 days to bankruptcy. I don't think we can do it, so we're probably lost this game, but we'll try another one almost straight away, which is a bit sad, but it's just the way it goes. I mean, we're not going to get out of this in 4 days, absolutely not. I can't understand why, because you would have thought estimated earnings would have been quite high in the Knight's Haven, but they don't appear to be so. No, I don't know. Only 3 days to get out of debt, so we're gonna miss out on our target just and so. Luckily, most of these actually return from adventuring just at the time we go bankrupt, so it gives us the maximum chance. We've got the room quality on 0 as well, but what can you do? No, there we go, we're down to 1 day and we're going to go bankrupt. I'm going to find out what it's like to get beaten on this game. Absolutely fucking brilliant. So it looks like it's a very long game because, yeah, game over. Return to main menu. That's bollocks. We'll give it another blast. I'm not putting it on any more than the Guild of Fung. I'm not putting it on any more than normal. Absolutely not. Just normal I found quite difficult. Your guild awaits. Okay. You are one of the few to have escaped the Dead Isle. Right, okay, we read this in the last session. So your primary objective should be to bring prosperity to all provinces and then ready yourself for the oncoming onslaught. Right, so we need to bring prosperity. We're not going to watch the video because I don't want to put you guys through it. Right, we currently have a couple of good adventurers here. Security is low in Knight's Haven, so we'll send a soldier to Knight's Haven.
Let's do this.
And we will send this guy to the Living Isle, where it's also
I
low.
shall do my best to make sure no one gets hurt.
Right, so get gold earned daily is actually quite high from that guy. But the question is, how do we go about making this spot prosper? What we certainly need to do is build a kitchen again for when they come back. I think that's very important. Stumblefeet is in the reception, and he is a rogue.
We work together,
Now
we
where
can
would you
find some
send a
really
rogue?
good
We don't want to
stuff.
get too many people this time, we want to take it a bit easy. Let's have a look on the old security. We've got green on Knight's Haven now. Alert, dangerous, shining sky. It's
No
gonna cost me a fair pretty penny to send him there, but the earnings are quite high. You gotta find what each character's actually best suited for, because he clearly isn't that well suited for where he's going. Let's have a look, see which one's the cheapest, because we don't want to buy things that are going to have massive maintenance, like a kitchen is essential. And a mess hall. But what we'll do is, if we bring the quality down to half, then that should have the exact same effect as medium. So, there's another guy in the reception. What are you, sir? An engineer?
Let an old pro show you how it's done.
Right, well let's send him to Chaos in Living Isle. Get yourself there, sir.
When you guys are.
Weekly report minus, but I mean you're always going to get minuses at the start because why does the receptionist keep sending me the skill master's mail? I don't know, sir. Let's get ourselves a skills hall, and I'm not going to get any of those. Right, what have we got here? Another guy in the reception.
Now let me show you what
Right, I'm going to send him to the living isle as well because there's chaos. We need to turn these things around. We need to show them who's boss. Get everything stable again. Right, get a couple of bedrooms in here when they arrive back. They aren't back yet though, so we'll just leave things as they are for now. This is a game that I could really grow to like, except that I think it's going to be exceedingly difficult, perhaps too difficult for me. The prayer hall, it seems, would actually restore morale. This is the sort, right, okay, I'm going to put a game plan together at the moment. If we buy all this stuff, get ourselves a bard.
Need a little fire.
Where are we going to send you, matey boy? Living Isle as well.
Here we go.
Because we really need to sort that out. Okay, the idea is that if we have a little bit of everything and we can keep all of these things high, then that would actually mean that we would get better results in each spot that we send them. That's the thinking. Let's get a blacksmith. Right, but we need to keep these fairly low, I would say. And we'll keep the rest of the gold now to send them back out once they get back. We're breaking even on the gold at the moment, or we were just then. Quest earnings are quite high. We've got no calamities yet. Okay, so the security in Living Isle is now going back up, which is fantastic. Whereas the rest are dropping. I presume green means positive yet, and red means negative. Okay. Right. Let's get this scholar. And we could send him. Let's let this run up a little bit first. Could do with a library as well, you know. We've got all of them. And that's the whole right, okay. And if we send this guy to somewhere that's not doing very well at all, like the Shining Sky, his daily earns only 39. Right, where was he at? Nighthaven. Shit. Get yourself back in the Living Isle. Oh bollocks, what am I doing? Oh shit, we need some beds. Right, okay, let's get a bedroom. And a bedroom. Right, okay, once this... We've got to play this one safe, you see, guys. Get these right up to the max and we'll get maximum income. That's my thinking. Right. That energy's almost full, which means he can travel for quite some time. Right, where can we send this chap? The Living Isle, perhaps? Deploy.
Command.
Get yourself in the Living Isle, you penis. We can't have this happening in spots that are... There we go, 100 a day now. That's fantastic, you see. We've got this absolutely down to a T. The higher all of those things are in green, the better results that we are going to gain. It's going up slowly now. The better results in... there we go, we're only on dangerous in the Living Isle now. So this is a much better attempt than our first go already. And the money's going up very nicely. 4 days till return, 6, 1 day, so we're going to have the engineer back anytime soon. And his stuff's already flying up. Although the gold is breaking even by the looks of things. So we're going to have to send this guy to somewhere. Where are we going to have to send him? I don't want to send him to the Living Isle because we're doing good there. I want to send him to Shining Sky, perhaps? Or Frontier? I don't know.
All right.
Daily earnings are only 24. Fuck's sake. So he's not suited to that surrounding, you see. Where's this guy? Perhaps if we put the rogue in Shining... No. The King's Home is being savaged by bandits. Easy difficulty. Let's put that on King's Home.
Let's do this.
Yep, we're losing money now, I know, mate. I know. And we'll try and let all the other stats go back up because our daily earnings need to increase. Oh, look at that, he's in Kingsholm, he's only earning a very shit amount. Oh no, Shining Sky is earning a shit amount. We'll leave the Shining Sky to its thing, to its fate. Shit, we're gonna have to turn this around. Right, Kingsholm, which is currently dangerous. Earnings are now going up. Or breaking even. Shit. We've got 11 days to sort this. It's dropping again now. Living Isle is dangerous at the moment. We'll send him there as soon as he's got a little bit more of a stat increase. His Night Haven is now being savaged as well by bandit hordes. That's not very good at all. Ooh. Should we send this one back to the Living Isles?
No time to waste.
There we go, 50 a day. Right, it's going down again. But we've only got 9 days to get out of this debt. We've got 6 days, 6 days, 3 days, 9 days. This is days until they return. And it goes right, yeah, we've got some good amount of days. Shit! Fuck! I know what to do. Obviously when they're out there, you put the maintenance down to 0. But when they're at home, you can put it up. Right, so you got to be very tactical with this. Lower the room target quality during certain times when they're all away. There we go, this guy's back now, so we'll have to put it up just a little and hope that we've only got 6 days left. We're gonna have to literally wait until we're out of debt if we can. Most of these aren't bringing back enough gold, and we could see another bankruptcy heading our way, which is not good. But if we can get that energy right to the top, that'll be fantastic. I'm not going to sign him up. 4 days until bankruptcy. I think we're going to lose again, but we've certainly learned a lot in this session. There we go, you see, there's not much we can do now because the debt's spiraling out of control again. Right, so fucking hell, we have lost again. Ah well, we'll just keep trying. Should we put that up to 100? There we go, might as well just let the spiral out of control. So what would be the most sensible option to then do if we can't win this way? Let's go back to the main menu and once again we will start a brand new fucking game. The Guild of Funk. We're going to leave it on normal. I refused to play on anything less than normal because that's just a slap in the face. No thanks, I don't want to watch that fucking video, I want to figure it out for myself. Right, okay, so let's think about... Let's not get a skills hall. Let's get something that restores strength. Let's get a mess hall as well. We'll try and keep this to an absolute minimum. Energy is going to be an absolute certainty. So we're going to need energy. We're then going to need... Do we need a library for knowledge? We certainly do, and morale's going to be an essential one as well. So we'll get a prayer hall. But we're going to have to research lab, blacksmith, wood, raise equipment. Right, so we're going to need that. Right, okay. What we'll do is we'll just apply this to the max for now. Need something that does awareness. This one. Right, so we're losing a shitload of cash this time, but we're playing it in a different way because you've got to figure this stuff out, haven't you? Right, okay, right, now let's send people. Alert, dangerous, dangerous. Right, let's send the soldier to the King's Home.
Here we go.
Look at that, he's got full stats. Let's send the scholar to... Audacis, perhaps, or Frontier. Yeah, Audacis. And definitely the Adventurer will be perfect for the front. It's another Adventurer.
Now let me show you what a true warrior is made of.
So money's going up now, which is fantastic. And if we do this until his stats are right up at the top, we once again, we just need to be good with our timing. There we go, you see, look at it right up.
These muscles only get bigger.
Right, okay, sign up recruitment soldier. I'll take that soldier, absolutely. Now where would a soldier want to deploy? Oh, look at this, we're actually turning things around very well in some areas. And we're making money at the moment, it's going up. So, put that up again. Where do you want to go? We want to send him to Audacis, which I think is a very good spot to send them because it's cheap to send them there and it brings a lot of income in. Right, sweet. What's this? Engineer as well. Okay, gold is going nicely.
Let's do this.
Where am I going to send the engineer? Shining Sky, perhaps? It just seems that the Shining Sky is a bit shit. Or the Frontier.
Alright.
There we go, 76. Oh shit. Will you stop that? Will you stop that? There we go. Right, okay, so we'll put the maintenance on 0, which means we should be making a profit, but we are actually not making any profit whatsoever, despite the earnings that should be coming in. So we're now in shitloads of debt, which means the projected actual quality is 48 at the moment. Why I want it on 0? Alright, it takes some time to adjust, it would say, which stops us doing the plan that we intended to do. Right, I get it. There we go. It's going down slowly, but it's not going down anywhere near enough. If we put it at there, there we go. It's dropping now, so we're finally making a profit again. Just got to be very careful with this. We might as well get another adventurer.
Now let me show you what a true warrior is.
And just let that go up. Right, I think we've got this to some degree sorted. Right, so who's arrived? Right, you're back now. Right, where do we want to send this guy? Let's have a look. We've got Frontiers sorted now. Shining Sky is looking fairly dangerous. But so is the King's Home. How can we just send this guy to the King's Home? Now back in debt, but who cares? We've got to be very balanced with what we're doing. We've got to be put these things properly. We've got to be realistic. Let's get the rogue.
Work together, we can find some really good stuff.
Is that right, mate? Right, so Shining Sky is going to end up being a bit of a problem. The Frontier is very expensive to send people to. But there's nice peace in the King's Haven, Knight's Haven, sorry. So we're going to have to be diplomatic. There's construction in the Living Isle. Anyway guys, I think you'll have to catch me in the next session to find out what happens. So thank you for watching and goodbye.